Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque calls feminists OA or overacting when they get angry at President Rodrigo Duterte's jokes about women. Roque makes the remark in an interview with a Duterte supporter Wednesday. He says, quote, "You know, sometimes these feminists are really a bit OA. I mean, that's funny, come on, just laugh." Duterte, a self-confessed womanizer, has joked about wanting to rape an Australian missionary and using 42 virgins as a tourism come-on. He also described Filipinas as fragrant and once joked that he prayed Super Typhoon Yolanda would kill the ugly and spare the beautiful. Roque says Duterte's humor endears him to many Filipinos who can identify with such jokes that are frowned upon elsewhere as sexist. Before becoming Duterte's mouthpiece, Roque was a human rights lawyer who defended World War II comfort women and the family of slain transgender woman Jennifer LAUDE. President Rodrigo Duterte says he needs to be a dictator in order to effect change in the country. Duterte makes the statement Wednesday during a gathering with over 200 former communist rebels in Malacanang. He says, quote, "If you say dictator, I will be a dictator. Because if I will not be a dictator, son of a bitch, nothing will happen to this country." Duterte is reacting to how leftists labeled him as a fascist and a puppet of the United States. The Philippine leader earlier said he would not be a dictator, just a hardliner on crime, particularly on drug trafficking. He also said in past speeches that becoming a dictator would dishonor his mother, the late Soledad Roa Duterte, a prominent activist against the martial law regime of dictator Ferdinand Marcos. But Duterte has not shied from admitting his admiration for Marcos, who he described several times as the best president the country has ever had, if not for his dictatorship. The Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency or PDEA on Thursday arrests the Davao region's top drug personality. The PDEA says they arrested SAIDEL, TAHA, SAHID in a buy-bust operation in MABINI, Compostela Valley. SAHID is described as the #1 notorious and elusive drug personality operating in Davao region. The PDEA says SAHID works as a fisherman and maintains a low profile in his illegal drug activities. Also arrested is Al-Kahim Sakam Ismael, a student from Davao City. The PDEA seized 3 packs of shabu with an estimated street value of 375,000 pesos and the suspect's Hyundai Starex van that was used in their illegal drug activities. Human rights organizations laud the decision of the International Criminal Court to conduct a preliminary examination of the killings under President Rodrigo Duterte's war on drugs. ICC prosecutor Fatou Bensouda on Thursday said that her office has decided to pursue a preliminary examination of the drug war killings in the Philippines, following a careful, independent, and impartial review of communications and reports documenting alleged crimes. Human Rights Watch calls the ICC's move as a rebuke of the government's efforts to deny the existence of extrajudicial killings in the country. The HRW also calls for a United Nations-led international investigation. Amnesty International says the first step is a crucial moment for justice and could signify that there would be an end to impunity. Facebook is testing a downvote button that allows people to disapprove a comment. Facebook says the new tool is being designed as an easy way to let people communicate to the social media network that a certain comment is inappropriate, incorrect, or offensive. It adds it is being tested on a few public posts on pages in the United States. Facebook says the new tool is not a dislike button, but a feature for people to give us feedback about comments on public page posts. The downvote mechanism is in use on other social sites like Reddit, Quora, and other online forums. Downvoting leads to several effects for the posts, including reduced distribution, getting buried in the bottom part of the comments reel, or being hidden.